back again, and I am even more zen than the last time. I think I might just stay here for the rest of the day, to be honest. But we're gonna talk to Ben, and Ben is actually the real gift master. You, I think you were the first SDR at Reachdesk. I'm pretty sure.
I was the first
Was it?
SDR at Reachdesk, and in
Yeah.
my first week, I met you
Yes.
at an event.
Which is insane. It was insane, which was awesome, and it's awesome to see your growth and what you're doing now, and it's cool that we're here. And my first question to you is: you probably have sent probably the most gifts out of everyone. You've seen the platform since the beginning stages. What is the key to a great personalized gift?
Great question. What is the key to a great personalized gift? I think there's multiple answers for
Yeah.
this because the ideal situation is that you want to know something about that person and what they
Yeah.
enjoy. Whether that's you're on a Zoom call with someone and you pick up something from the background and you're like, oh, I can tell they're a Marvel fan or I can tell they're a Disney
Yeah.
fan. You can tailor it that way. Another great way to go about it is personalizing to who they are and what they care about as a persona.
Yeah.
So, if I'm selling to a salesperson, I might send them a new sales book or a new sales methodology book.
Yeah.
Or if it's a marketing person, I might want to send them an idea of something that they've never thought about doing themselves before as well. So I think you can do it based on the individual, but also have fun with it and think about what these people really care about and what they like. At the end of the day, they're humans. They're individuals just like you and me.
Yeah.
We have things going on in our free time as well outside of work. It doesn't
Absolutely.
always have to be work related. It can be something which can bring a moment of humor to their day or something they might want to forward on and re-gift for somebody else.
Why do you think people don't do that? Like from what you're seeing and with clients and like you talk to people, why don't people think to just be personal and thoughtful and like have fun with it?
Yeah, I think it's like any marketing channel that you invest in. You have to really have down the strategy first of all before you look to scale it, and that takes time and effort. So sometimes people don't have a lot of time and they're looking for those quick wins of if I send out a gift, I'm expecting something in return. And it's really that law of reciprocity. So you can't always expect something in return, but if you do
Yeah.
something nice to someone, it is harder for them to not do something good
Yeah.
back for you.
Right.
Um, yeah.
Okay. And then for you, like, what is the best gift that you've sent and you got feedback from a potential client or customer?
Best gift I sent. The one gift that I sent a football kit to this marketer, really great guy, but it was for his son.
Okay.
So I knew that I saw through LinkedIn and having conversations with him that he was taking his son to the football games. And there was a new kit that came out. So we purchased that kit and sent the kit. And that's just a moment that stayed with him throughout all the time that I've been doing this job. And every time that I see him at an event, he always brings it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, that was such a quick way to build a genuine connection and relationship.
Yeah.
Because obviously his son means a great deal to him. The football means a great deal. They've had good bonding times together through it. And that was provided ultimately through a business relationship.
Yeah. And one thoughtful gift can create a long lasting relationship. It's kind of like the theme of what you're saying there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I think most people don't think that way. It's just like, I think most people, again, we talked about it earlier, is a gift will lead to just like a closed one deal and then like that's it. It's like, no, this is a long lasting thing. You're seeing this person at events and they're always still remembering that, and that's like truly special. So when you're thinking about gifting as of today, what do you think is the number one thing that we talk about personalization, but what do you think is the number one thing that people are missing completely when it comes to gifting that they should start tapping more into?
What is the number one thing people are missing when it comes to gifting? I think people need to test with their gifts.
Yeah.
The personalization aspect is great, but it's not always as scalable.
Yeah.
So just like any channel, again, you need to be testing different things and seeing where it's working. I think people's conception is that it's a standalone channel.
Yeah.
And what I said before, you send a gift and you expect something in return. But actually, it's a really great way to complement your other channels and strategies that you have going on and bring an element of experience and elevating what you're already doing. So I'd really encourage people to think of using gifting as a way to elevate
Okay.
what they're already doing.
And then we'll end on this though, because obviously A/B testing is important, but there's some things that you just should not test. So, what are some things you've seen that have been utter failures that either you saw as an organization or other customers have tried, and it's like, do not go down this path when it comes to gifting.
Do not go down this path when it comes to
Yeah,
gifting.
it's just like, do not pass go. You get no $200. Don't. Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
I mean, sending out a Monopoly board, that would be a good idea,
I don't know, maybe my next banger.
but it could be. Things not to do. I just think don't do gifting where you're asking for something in exchange. So don't say, here's a gift if you book the meeting.
Yeah.
Right? Like that is the offer of that's your offer,
Yeah.
essentially, to drive that engagement and awareness. Like, you should be reaching out to the right ICP, the right personas. So actually getting something from them, whether that's a response, a click, a claim on the gift, that's all really great and positive things. So don't be spammy with it. Don't treat it as a silver bullet to getting immediate response.
Yeah, I love that. This is great advice. And the biggest recap here is think about how your gift can create long-lasting relationships and not just the sale. That's kind of what we're getting here. So it's based on that, right? It's not transactional. Because I'd actually be curious if y'all had the data on how many people would send, here's $10 for a meeting, and how many people would either show up to that and it would go nowhere in the sales cycle, or just not show up at all.
Yeah,
it's probably pretty high, I'm guessing. But Ben, appreciate you. The real gift master in person is here, and thanks for your advice.
Thanks, Morgan.
Yeah.